I think Coinbase's mission is to increase economic freedom globally, and so that is the thing that's kind of guiding us. And I will say, I have never met someone as mission aligned as Brian Armstrong. I mean, that man, he will show up on the worst day, the best day, whatever it is, and he's just relentlessly focused on what are we doing right now to make it so that more people around the world have access to economic freedom. And maybe that's delivering a new consumer product, like the borrow and lend product I talked about. Maybe it's expanding the base app to new countries or offering new features there. Maybe it's advocating for literally 5 years to build to keep the Coinbase Developer Platform growing and iterating and turn it into a business that is now starting to be a little bit of a juggernaut, where it's I think one of the best payments kind of API platforms in the world for stablecoins. It's kind of secretly become that over the last year and a half, and that was after like 5 years of it not working, people saying, do we need to do this? Is this important? Does Coinbase really need to be a developer company? And Brian just being like, yes, we need to do this because enabling developers is key to our mission of increasing economic freedom. And so I don't think that Coinbase has the North Star of like, the most important thing to us is to build an everything app or to do everything. It is like a culture of innovation that Brian Armstrong has created, where he makes space for different people across the company, whether it's me or others, to take bets. And then once we make those bets, to iterate and iterate and iterate and iterate. And sometimes, maybe with the social stuff, we iterate a little bit too long. We don't learn the lesson quickly enough. But sometimes, like Coinbase Developer Platform, you just keep iterating and then it turns into something massive. And I think that's where this comes from. You see how much Coinbase is doing, and it's not because we constantly think, we have to do everything. It's no, we have a culture where there are people inside the business who are constantly lifted up into roles where they get the shot to do something. I think that's a pretty special thing. I for sure know that I've never experienced anything like the freedom and entrepreneurial energy that I've gotten to embody in my role at Base, for the goods and the bads. And I'm just super, super grateful for that.